Welcome back to another Element Fissions video. In this video, we will be showcasing my current team that I'm running for Heavy Metal Heroic. So, with this team, as you guys can see on the screen here, we are using the Blue Wisp, the Blue Puppet, Blue Sorcerer, Light Popo, and a Light Popo. Runs are pretty consistent. I probably ran a little over 100 now, probably a little closer to 150 or so, basically with no fails. So I would say this team is 100% as long as your tuning is correct. But essentially, what's happening is the Blue Puppet is doing the AoE defense break along with the attack bar reduction, and then Sorcerer is also there to do the AoE damage, and then the Blue Wisp is going to finish off the waves. Light Popo there is to do Light Popo stuff, do a lot of damage based off of enemy HP, and if you can do that, once it does that, you'll be able to clear this at roughly, I believe, on average, like 40 seconds, I believe. We can let this run finish here before I showcase the actual stats here. But as you guys can see, it's pretty smooth if everything goes well. And as long as your tuning is correctly here. So if everything goes perfectly like how it's supposed to, your double light pupils should be able to finish that off right there. And then you'll be able to run this at the heroic level. So 40 seconds, average 42 seconds, give or take. But that is the current team. I'll go ahead and showcase the stats now. Just so if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and copy it. But fastest to slowest, it's going to be Puppet, Sorcerer, Blue Wisp, and then Popo Popo. Let's go ahead and just showcase the Puppet first here. No skill ups needed. It needs at least 80%. Get as close as possible to 100% as possible. And then after your puppet is going first, right now mine's at 193 speed. And then once you do that, put out as much luck as possible. This is the intelligence for the blue puppet. Second one that's moving is going to be the Blue Sorcerer. So I have Blue Sorcerer built on crit rate, crit damage, on Inspire, max skilled. I would say I do have mine max skilled, skill 2 and skill 3. I believe that this is definitely necessary because once you get to the boss stage, you will need this S3 to be available in order to reduce or deplete the boss's attack bar, right? So a max skill 2 and max skill 3. Maybe you might be able to get away with just a max skill 3, but I guess that's for somebody else to test out. But right now, mine's max skill 2, max skill 3, and then also max skill 1, which doesn't really matter. Built on crit rate, crit damage. As you guys can see here, it does not have a lot of stats. It's essentially there to do just enough damage so your Blue Wisp can finish off the waves, and then also have that S3 available once you get to the boss stage. So once you built up a little bit of crit rate, crit damage, put in as much luck as possible, and then making sure that your Blue Sorcerer is going second. In terms of intelligence, you will want to prioritize skill 2, and then skill 3, and then skill 1. But this is the intelligence configuration that you will want to copy. Third one on the list is the Blue Wisp, built on crit rate, crit damage, going third. Once you do that, start replacing some of your gear for luck rate. My only has 15%. I could probably tune it to be a little bit better, honestly, but just to give you guys some general stats and a team to look forward to building that's actually 100%, I'm just going to use these stats here. I will definitely in the future put more luck on the Blue Wisp, but as for right now, this works. It is mandatory to have this max skilled as well. Skill 2 and skill 1, definitely worth it if you're looking to farm immunity sets or whatever sets in heavy metal. Definitely worth it to use 4-star skill ups. Don't feel bad about it. Now, one key thing here to take note is that due to his passive, you don't want him to have you don't want him to have a very close speed to your blue sorcerers. If you do that, so let's just say, for example, if this Blue Wisp was at like 190 speed, right? Ideally, it's right under 191, but due to his passive, he gets At the start of the battle, increase speed by 30% of your level. When attacking, increase damage up to 100% based on the speed difference between you and the enemy. So that first line there, if your speed is relatively high, let's just say 190, he will go before the blue sorcerer. So you want to make sure that he, I guess in this case, 21. My blue sorcerer is going before my blue wisp, so I at least 21. You might be able to push it to 20 or 19. I don't know, but right now mine is a 21 speed difference, and that's working out perfectly fine for me. So in terms of the intelligence, this is the intelligence skill priority here. Third one on the list here is going to be one of your popos. Obviously, build crit rate, crit damage. Make sure you have 100% crit rate for consistency, and then go ahead and go after luck rate, and then max skilled as well. This is the intelligence for the first popo. Second popo, similar thing. Build the second popo as good as possible. Crit rate, crit damage, 100% crit rate, as much luck as possible. Max skilled. Intelligence, this is the intelligence here. So pretty straightforward there. In terms of the actual options here, I am doing Echo and Steady. The reason why I'm not doing Zeal, I mean, Zeal is going to be, for PvP, right? But with the strip immunity, or with the immunity that gets cast on the boss, finding a consistent team that will constantly strip that immunity is, I don't have that team yet. So as for right now, a team that I'm comfortable with, that I'm willing to spend thousands of energy on, is this team and these options here. Echo and Steady is going to be relatively good. Echo maybe more so for PvP, but Steady gear, due to like glancing in PvE content such as like Boxing Club, where you need to be able to have at least 20%, what was it, minus glancing hits for your elements to be able to consistently hit the target or hit the boss. It's going to be relatively important, especially on your Ninred and your Captain. So as of right now, I am doing Echo and Steady. I could probably switch this up to some other gear pieces as well if I wanted focus. The boss effect accuracy. I mean, all enemies don't have increased effect accuracy. Do some precision if I really wanted to. And then even for Protect, this might not be doable. I mean, it's definitely going to be doable. It's part of the game. We just have to find a team, right? But as for right now, the team that I have built is for most likely the bottom four. The top two is going to be a little bit harder. Once I find a team, I will bring it out to you guys. Once again, I am not doing robust body here. Damage dealt by continuous damage and attacks proportional to target's HP is reduced by 66% due to the fact that we're using Light Popo being our main damage. We're not going to check this. It's not mandatory. You're going to be farming a lot of gear. Yes, it is good to have the universal gear, but if you're going to run, personally, I'd rather have a 40-second team that's 100% versus, I don't know, a 2, 3, 4 minute team, whatever that you may be able to build for a chance for this universal gear. So personal opinion, is definitely worth it to just select two options on the top here and then just ignore the robust body for the universal gear. Obviously, you will want to check Illyrium as well because that only affects luck. So that is the options there and my recommendations. But yeah, I'll go ahead. Right now I'm running at 130% luck. Again, I can probably fix it up and give myself a little bit, probably closer to like 180, maybe 200 if I really tweak it up. But that's for during, I mean, whenever I have some more free time, I'll go ahead and optimize it more. So here's a quick run again, just to showcase how the run kind of goes. As you guys can see here, everything goes pretty smoothly. The same thing should happen every single time. Again, most importantly, especially with the debuffs, defense break, make sure you have at least 80% on Blue Puppet and Blue Sorcerer. After that, you're going to want to make sure that your Blight Popos do enough damage to kill the boss when they take this turn right here. So if they're not killing the boss during that turn, then you're going to fail. You might be able to beat it if by chance your Blue Puppet cycles and does attack bar reduction, but if it doesn't, the chances of you failing is relatively high. So, but once I tune this out, once I made it the stats like how it is right now, if you copy the same exact stats, you will have a 100% team. I haven't seen this team fail yet with the 150-ish runs that I've ran. Maybe it might fail once I get closer to like 2, 3, 400. I don't know, but it's pretty consistent. And this is the team that I'm currently running. So if you guys liked it, if you guys are going to copy it, leave a comment. Let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the sub button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.